We'll be making two different projects with essential oils. First, you'll choose the essential oil you'd like to use, or create a blend using one of the or more of the three included essential oils. So the first project we're making is a bathroom spray. We've included a 2-ounce spray bottle with a spray cap, and you're going to fill it with 1 ounce or halfway up with either rubbing alcohol or witch hazel. Included in our kit is rubbing alcohol, so it's already included, and now we're going to add 2 to 4 milliliters of essential oils into the bottle. So I'm choosing lavender, but you can choose any essential oil you'd like to use as your bathroom spray. So 2 to 4 milliliters equals about 30 to 60 drops. So you're going to add anywhere between 30 to 60. I'm adding 30 for a lighter scent in mine, and I'm just going to count them one by one. If you do have a pipette that indicates amounts of milliliters, you could use that as well. But if you don't have one, the drop method is fine. So I'm carefully adding all 30 drops to my 2-ounce spray bottle. And next, I'm going to fill it the rest of the way up with just regular water, and that's going to dilute it a little bit. So I'm just carefully filling the bottle with the water. And as soon as it's full, I'm going to leave a little bit of room because when you put the spray cap on, it's going to displace the water a little bit. So I left a little bit of room so it won't overfill. Secure it tightly and shake it very well. The alcohol is going to help the essential oils kind of break up and dilute with the water mixture. And now it's ready to use. You just spray it. You could use it as an air freshener. So in our second project, we're going to make a soy candle using our essential oils. I'm going to melt my soy chips in the microwave, starting with 1 minute first in the microwavable clear plastic container, and adding 20-second intervals until it's fully melted. And I'm going to stir with my stir stick between each interval. You could also use a double boiler if you'd like instead of using a microwave, but the microwave method is a little bit easier. You want to be careful not to overheat the wax because it is flammable once it's fully liquid. Now we're going to choose our essential oil to fragrance our candle. I'm using lavender here, and we're going to put between 2 to 4 milliliters of essential oil or a blend of essential oils into the wax. The 2 to 4 milliliters again equals between 30 to 60 drops. So in this case, I've added 30 drops, and you could add more if you'd like a more fragrant candle in the end. So I'm going to use my stir stick and blend it well, incorporate it well together. And next, I'm going to prepare to add it to my 4-ounce glass container. Before I do that, I'm going to prepare the wick. You'll notice that it's 6 inches long, which is a bit longer than required for this project. So I'm going to trim it about halfway so it's a little easier to work with. And we're going to trim it again once we're completely done, so it doesn't have to be exact, just a little longer than the top of the jar. So now we're going to attach the metal tab at the bottom of the wick into the bottom of the glass container. And I'm going to do that by dipping it into the wax a bit and immediately placing it into the center of the container. And as it cools, it'll stick to the bottom. And now we're ready to pour in our wax. So we're going to do this very carefully. Be careful because it's very hot. So now we're pouring in the wax. Don't overfill it and don't do it too much to the top. You should leave about a 1/4 inch room or lower from the surface of the jar. And now I'm going to use the clean side of my stir stick but the wick needs a little help staying centered. It's optional. If it's already staying centered, you don't need to do this step, but if you need a little help, the stir stick is a great tool to help do that. And now all we need to do is allow it to fully cool. So we're just going to wait at least 2 to 3 hours, but you definitely want to wait until it's fully cool, comes to room temperature, and is no longer liquid. You'll notice that none of the wax has changed from kind of a clear transparent to an opaque wax color. So now we're going to trim our wick to a 1/4 inch above the wick surface, and that is the perfect length to get your candle started. So the next step and final step is we're going to add a safety warning. You should definitely add this, especially if you're going to give the candle as a gift. We're going to cut it out of my little instruction card and carefully cut it around the dotted line, and then we're going to attach it to the bottom of the glass container either with some tacky glue, rubber cement, or some tape. I'm going to use some tape. So just like that, we've made a soy candle, and also we've made a room spray. Two super fun and easy projects to make using essential oils. There's also a bunch of other projects you can make. Check out some ideas at MakersKit.com. And we'd love to see what you come up with. Share your projects and ideas with us using #MakersKit.